And I'm back. I think I fixed my computer problems. So one thing I can't figure out, so when he does the walk cycle, I was expecting him to use the profile view with no draggers so the draggers wouldn't interfere. So I took out all the extra forearms and hands. So you can see when we're all the way in profile, that is happening as expected. However, when I do walk, it's using the quarter body instead of the profile body. And I don't know why. So I'm wondering if I put my walk behavior, walk has to be on the parent layer though, because it includes the head. I was thinking if I put walk on just the body layer, that would work. So I think I need to do a little research. Potentially I just need to rename, dare I rename them in here? Let's rename left profile. And let's rename, oops, this to left quarter. And see if we can fool it. Because if I rename it in, if I do it properly and rename it in Illustrator, I might lose all my rigging. So let's see if that is the case. So now 3/4. It did not fool it. Why doesn't it use profile? And why are his legs so bad facing the other way? Okay, so well, let's play around with this one anyway, because I'm pretty pleased with how it looks just at 100%. So we'll go into walk behavior and let's so I guess the draggers aren't interfering because there are draggers on these hands. There's just not on the profile hands. So I could have left all the hands on. I wouldn't even need profile view. I just put profile view in there because I thought if you have the view with no draggers. So why does it go? Oh, I know why, because I didn't retag it. Ha ha ha. Okay, so right profile. Frontal we want tagged as frontal. So left profile we want to tag as left profile because it wasn't before, and left quarter we'll retag as left quarter. Now does it work better? No, because now he's still I wonder if they were tagged wrong before. So let's undo everything that we just did. Okay, so left quarter is tagged as left quarter. Left profile is left profile. When I go to walk, he should be walking with the one with no forearms. He should be walking with that one. Why? No matter what, it wants to work, be on that one. That is strange. Okay, so that's tagged up correctly now still. I wonder why that is. I'll have to do a little bit more research, but in theory, your timeline might look super messy though, right? So let's get the turners on. Did that save? So that was M and N. Let's turn everything off but triggers. M, N. So when you're animating, you should just be able to turn his head on the fly like that, or all the way to, and then same with body. So what if we walked from here? Let's go left profile. It's actually worse, isn't it, without the draggers? Isn't that strange? Oh, maybe it's the same. No, it's not as good. The hands don't work as good. Well, that's strange. Good experiment. Not quite certain what's going on with that other view. So that should be... Oops. It's the head that's messing me up. Everything seems to be the same, but it does not look nearly as nice, does it? Like, look what's up with his foot there. So that's his right foot. Yeah, I haven't used walk behavior much. Let's see if we can get this a little better. So if we make it less bouncy, and then we'll put his arm swing back up. Stride length back up. Steps are pretty long. Why? Why is that leg so bad? Oh, okay, I was working on the wrong... There's right toe. Okay, and then left leg, left toe, left heel is still pretty good. Okay, so that should improve things. Huh. Still want to adjust his toes because they're kind of wiggling, but now why are his arms... And I wonder if he started from a rest pose. Would that make any difference? Oh, you'd have to set the rest pose. Okay, so we'd be in left quarter. You'd have to set the rest pose for each view. Might have a crazy timeline. Okay, and then so we want that one gone. So you'd set your rest pose for the whole... Well, it'd be really important to get all your artwork lined up correctly, isn't it? Okay, and then if he walks from the rest pose... Oh, that's cool. That's how we'll make him walk backwards. Nice. I didn't realize we could do that. So, if you're on left quarter and you hit back, he doesn't turn around, he walks backwards instead. Okay, well, you'd have a mucky timeline, but I think it worked. So let's put a forearm layer on. Did I assign... Yay, that works. Okay. So then would you have to have a line? I'm just curious if it'll work on all the views. Hey, okay, so it would stay up. So if you're animating and you went into left quarter, you should be able to now use all your draggers. Oh, because I haven't turned them on. Should be able to use all your draggers and animate normally. You'll just have 3 right hand draggers and 3 left hand draggers, or I guess 6 if you put draggers on all the layers. Okay, so I wonder why it doesn't use the profile to walk like I thought. Because then we'd only need the 3 views. We don't actually have a quarter view. We just have profile, or we just have quarter view and front on. Interesting though, but it's nice to know that it can be done. You'll get a kind of a messy timeline. Let's see how that looks live again. So if we did head turner body, turn off camera input, then you'd control that, control that by down here, and you'd still be, oh yeah. Okay, so if we turn off triggers, you could even do it live in any pose. Well, that is neat as hell. This is such a cool program. I don't know if we'll ever use a loaded puppet like this just because of the mucky timeline, but if you wanted a lot of options for like live, if you had enough spots to control everything. Okay, and then I assume hands would work. It'd just be kind of a pain in the butt to build. So if I was going to build a hand set, let's go back to head body turner. We'd just do it like normal. So we go into body, we'd start with frontal, we'd drill down all the way to default hands, pull in our hand set. and then pull in all 5, but you'd have to do that for all the views. I mean, this puppet would take some time to rig, but it would work. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't work. I am a little curious why walk isn't selecting the profile. Like, you'd think if it has a choice to walk and it has 3/4 view and profile, it would take profile to walk, not 3/4 view. So I wonder if we go into here and go into the walk behavior. I wonder if there's a way to apply, you know, like to select use which. Oh, in here. Okay, so we don't want, I thought there must be a setting to tell you what's in here. We don't want right quarter in here. How can we take that out? See how we have 4 views. We want only 1. I wish there was a little X there. So see how it's selecting profile and quarter for walking? And I wanted to select only profile. So, but there's no spot to click X or remove walk behavior from just, or to apply it just to left and right, is there? No, because you have to have it on the parent length because it needs a head to work. Okay, well, I'll have to do more research. If only it had a, you know, like in the swap sets in here, I can see what's in there for open self, and if I didn't like it, see how it's got an X, and I can just delete it so it won't select that when it goes to that view. So in here, I can see in my views, it's got right profile, which is what I want. But it's also got quarter, left quarter, which I don't want, and right quarter, which I don't want. But there's no X or anything that I can see. So I wonder, where is that tagged? I wonder if I went into right quarter and let's remove, whoops. Let's remove these tags. And put them on, oh, let's do it on left quarter because that's the one we've been working with. Let's go to left quarter and remove these tags. And put them left arm, left leg, right leg, right arm, okay, so then now when we go to walk, it is still selecting quarter. Why? Oh, because we're on quarter. Nope, still. So that's not it either. I thought maybe if we didn't have the tags on the... Okay, so I went one too far back. Redo, create swap set heads. Leave right hip on there. Okay, well that didn't work either. But well, I know what it's doing and everything. I just don't know why. So yeah, if only I could deselect. Although they said draggers interfered with the walk behavior, and his arms are moving nice. So maybe you can have draggers and walk behavior. He looks a little funny with his arms up like that. Let's. But yeah, it's kind of impressive, everything that he can do live. Okay, well, maybe I'll end the stream here, but it's an interesting experiment. This is really, like, it's amazing what you can make this thing do just tagging up. Like, oh, if only I had the right color for the front view. Yeah, that's great. And then we could have his body on right quarter and turn. So when you're animating, you could do that live, or I'll just have to do a little more research on why it selects left and right quarter view instead of left and right profile for the walk, or why it selects both, and if there's a way to select not. If not, I wouldn't bother doing a quarter view on this guy because we don't actually have one, and just do a full turn. But that is really cool. So if we go back into triggers, then yeah, we could make his body turn live. Anyway, very cool. I hope everyone else has a great afternoon. It's been an interesting afternoon of experiments. Sorry for the computer issues halfway through.